Hello everyone. In our last class we did about the relations and now we are going for the functions. Now what is the relation? I am not telling the term about the relation, I am just speaking about an English word. What is the relation between a relation in mathematics and function in mathematics? Now earlier what we did, a relation, suppose we were having x is equal to 1 2 and y is equal to 3 4. So we did a relation from x to y, or you can say Cartesian product or ordered pairs, whatever we are going to make, that was for example 1 2 3, 1 4, 2 3 and 2 4. Now here I have done this in some special pattern. What I have selected, suppose we are having 1 2 and 3 4. I have done from first this set is x, this is y, from x to y, then from x to y, from then this to this and then this to this. Now this was a relation. Now what is a function? Function is some special type of a relation. Now what that is, let's discuss about that what that is. Now before moving for the functions, I have written on the blackboard some characteristics of a function. Simultaneously we are going to discuss about that characteristics. Now basic thing is we are writing like this. This means a function from a to b. We are writing a function from a to b. A function from a to b, and sometimes it is also written as like this one. This also means the same thing, from a to b. Now in mathematically what we are writing, suppose we are writing fx is equal to let it be 2x. Fx is equal to 2x. Now in the function what we are using, we are writing let fx is equal to y and y is equal to 2x. Now this means y is 2x. Now what this is called, if we are writing, now here I have written this is x and this is y is equal to fx. This is y is equal to fx. One and the same thing. Now let me tell you this thing what it is. For this one, when it is written x is equal to when it is written first here is x and this is a function of x. So we are writing if fx is equal to y, then we also say that x is a pre-image. X is a pre-image of y. Now this thing whatever I have written, again when I am going to give you some examples, again we will see that I am going to clear these things. Now this is the basic thing what for the function we are writing. Number one, always it is written in this manner, and then it is written like this one, this one, this one, or basically this one. So this is about the written part for a function. Now what are the characteristics which I have written on the blackboard? The characteristics of a function are, if a function from a to b is a function, then, or better thing is a relation from a to b is a function, because I told you relation is a special type of function. Now a relation is a special type of function. Now number one, it should be either a or b is a non-empty sets. A should be non-empty, b should be a non-empty, both can be non-empty. Number two, each element of a must have exactly one image in b. Now look it. Now let's move with some examples. First of all, before going for the examples, a small recap for all. Just look what I have written on the blackboard. Now we are having, this is set A, this is set B. Now here we are having some images, and here also some images are there. Now either A or B is a non-empty set, these two are non-empty sets. Each element of A must have exactly one image in B. Now each element of A must have exactly one image in B. Exactly one image in B. Now what this is a function, but if you are having like this, now we are having now these are some elements. Difference between these and this is, these are the totally all the four have some image here, these four have a pre-image there, here one is empty, here one is empty, they are having no relation. Now before going to this one, we are having 2-3 terms which you have already done in class 11th. Then we have discussed in some relation part also, that were domain, then codomain, and then we are having range. Now again, just making it a more simplified, now what a function is, if we are putting something in set A and we are getting an output from set B, that is a function. If we are getting something from A, we are putting something from A in B and we are getting the result, that is a function. Now here for this part, then what this is, or we can say now, similarly I am giving you one more example. We are having a function from A to B is a set of natural numbers, less than 20. Now I have written here one, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Let it be 16, less than 16. Now what our question says? Our question says that we should be getting fx is equal to x square. Now listen what I was supposed to tell you. We wrote fx is equal to 2x, then I wrote fx is equal to y, and then we said y is equal to 2x. This was what? I just wrote here, if you remember, it was fx is equal to y, then we also say that x is a pre-image of y. Now never be confused. Many times a student is confused that here we have to put x and this is the value of y. No, that is not there. It is there, you have to put the value of x here, then you are getting the value for y. Now I am sorry, here it was fx is equal to, this was the example which I wrote. Now we are having fx is equal to x square, and here also we are having fx is equal to x square. Now square of 1, square of 2, square of 3, square of 4. Now square of 1, 1, square of 2, 4, square of 3, 9, square of 4 is 16. Now my question is, what are the domain and range? Now domain are 1, 2, 3, 4. What is range? Range is, these are the domain of a function, this is the range of a function. Now range of a function is 1, 4, 9, 16. Now what about the remaining digits? In the set B, what about the remaining digits other than 1, other than 4, other than 9, other than 16? That are called codomains. Now again, a function, whatever we are getting from A, whatever we are the inputs from A, when we are putting in the B, we are getting some results. That results are range, and that result is a function. Okay, so this was some little basic thing for the functions which we are going to start right now. Now let's discuss about the characteristics of a function with the help of a Venn diagram. Now here I have written second point, each element of A must have exactly one image in B. Now each element of A must have exactly one image in B. Here I have written A, B, C, D. So 1 with A, 2 with B and 3 with D. So each element of A must have exactly one image in B. Must have exactly one image in B. So what it is? It is a function. So good. Now this is a function. Okay, we got it that this is a function. Second, no element of A should be without image. Now here, if I am writing here 4, now it is no element of A should be without image. Now if 4 is kept without any image, then it is not a function. For this part. Now then we are having no element of A can have more than one image. Now for more than one image, suppose I have written that like this one. For this part, no element of A can have more than one image, but 2 is having 2 images. We are having 2B and we are having 2C. So this is not a function. Again, this is not a function. And the last point now. So this was not a function. 2 or more elements of A can have the same image in B. 2 or more elements of A can have the same image in B. Now we are having 4 and we are moving like this. Now we are having 2 comma B and 4 comma B. This is true. This can be a function. And the last thing is, there may be some elements of B which are not image of A. That goes for this part. This is also a function. So these, if you are going through these characteristics, then never you will be wrong. Always you will be getting the right answer. You will be getting the right approach for a function. So again, these were the characteristics of a function. Now for point 1, now I am according to these points, let's move. Point 1, we are having none of the set as a null set. We are having some images in this set also, some images in this set also. Point 2. Point 2 is each element of A must have exactly one image in B. We can have 1, 2, 3, A, B, C. So this one. Point 3. We are having no element of A should be without any image. Point 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, A, B, C, D, E. Here this one. This is point 3. Now point 4. Point 4 is no element of A can have more than one image. 1, 2, 3. Like this one. Point 5. Point 5 is 2 or more elements of A can have the same image. 2 or more elements of A have the same image. 1, 2, here it is 3, like this one. And point 5, point 6, there may be some elements of B which are not an image of A. A, B, 1, 2, 3, 4, A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Now let's move 4 with E, like this one. Now this is the thing, our points are there Now let's check it, which are function and which are not functions. Now number one part of a function, both are never empty. Point 2, each element of a B has a pre-image in A. Yeah, it is a function. This is a function. This one, point 3, never any point on the A should be empty. So here 4 is without any image, so this is not a function. Then here single element or any of the one single element in the A should not be having more than one image is in B. So this is again not a function. Now this can be, two images of A can have result for the B part. So here it is 1, 3 and 2, 3. So this is a function. And same here, all the elements in A have some images in B, and pre-image, some elements in B are not having any image in A, so this is also a function. So this is also function. Now this is what the basic thing for the function. Now after this we are going to move with some nice examples.